Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Keyva and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit as your therapist. We can try to work out a plan to work together. And what is your name?
My name is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. Is that what you'd like me to call you, Kelly?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, Kelly. Today, for this first session, we're going to work on an agenda, and we're going to go off of some of the forms that you filled out earlier in the lobby, and any other issues that you come up with that you would like for us to discuss today. We can put that on our agenda. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, and 1 meaning a low feeling and 10 a good feeling, give me an idea of what the week was for you last week, your mood during the last week.
I felt like I just didn't have that much energy. I keep getting stuck with babysitting my 3 younger siblings, and meanwhile, both my parents are working, seems like 6 jobs, and I just can't. And then I'm trying to do school, so I just kind of felt like a big, long, drawn-out, never going to end process.
Okay, I understand. And I see on your form that you have put that you've been kind of stressed out from school and stressed out in your family life. So it sounds to me like you have a lot on your plate with school and dealing with younger siblings. So would you say that your stress with the school and home life is one of the biggest issues for you right now, or how would you prioritize the issues or presenting problems that you're coming here to speak to us for?
I'd probably say, I guess my family life, because, without having, a family's got to come first, and I want to take care of my siblings, but at the same time, I got to do well in school, and right now I'm just not, so but I know my parents got to work, and I feel like I need to do my part to help out,
Well, during our session, we're going to work on some goals for you and I together, that maybe can alleviate some of that stress from home and school. So if this were the ideal world, what would your life be like?
Well, I'd have my own car, and I could stop going to school late, and I could come home and have all the time I needed to get all my homework done every day. And then I get to spend some quality time with my siblings instead of yelling at them to do this or get ready for bed because or got to make meals and all this added responsibilities.
So along those lines, what would you say would be some goals you would like to set to work towards that ideal picture that you just painted? You say about getting in a car to get to school on time. How would you develop a goal to possibly do that?
Well, maybe if I had time, I could even get a job to make some money. I don't have a car right now.
Okay, so that could be a goal. Look into some outside employment. Could be a goal for you. What other goals do you think you might can you come up with from your ideal picture? You have the goal of taking time out to look for employment. You said you wanted to, finish school. What kind of goal could you establish to help you with finishing school?
Well, the only thing I can think of is just time to do my homework. But the only way that would be possible is if I wasn't the one watching the kids.
So that may be another goal for you. Finding time to do your homework, and then maybe talk with your parents about your issue with watching your siblings. to give yourself time to finish your homework? Have you tried that?
Well, I have, but they just keep telling me that they need me to, to help out with the family because they gotta make money. They gotta work. They're the ones. One time, my dad offered me, well, if you want, I'll trade positions, and you can go work, and I'll go to school. And I was like, I don't know, I don't know how to do your job, and I like going to school, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, that sounds like something we can really be talking further about in our sessions on how to approach your parents in a way where they can understand your feelings. And in our therapy sessions, we're going to be using what's called cognitive behavioral therapy. And cognitive behavioral therapy deals with how our thoughts affect our feelings. Not the person affecting our feelings, but our thoughts affecting our feelings. So in hearing that, I don't know how much experience you've had with CBT, which is the cognitive behavioral therapy, but what were your expectations coming here and having sessions with me? What do you want to get out of our sessions?
Basically, just want your help. I'm just trying to make life better, because I just don't know what to do. I don't really know.
Another aspect of CBT is we give homework, and it's not like homework with school. I know you say you don't have time for your homework, but it's for lack of a better term, we call it homework. And what I would like for you to do this week is try to write out an ideal schedule for you if you had the time to do your homework, if you had the time to look for a job, if you had the time to spend quality time with your family. Just write out an ideal schedule of a day for you, or you can even do it for a week. And then when you come in next week, we'll look at the schedule and we'll see how we can, maybe tweak your goals to fit your schedule or work on ways to help you make that schedule a reality. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay.
So I'm willing to try.
I'm glad. Thank you. So during our session today, we kind of went over our agenda, told about your mood, being a little stressed with home and work, and saying that if you could find time is a major issue for you that you would like to work on. We set out a few goals to try that we were going to work on during our therapy sessions, and I kind of explained to you about CBT. You told me you were just wanting help from me out of these sessions, and I gave some homework. Does that cover what we discussed today?
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to add to that agenda or to add to our agenda for next session?
No. Maybe some time to talk about some friend problems next time, but that's good.
So we could put that at the top of the list for our next session. And was there anything about our session that you liked or anything that you didn't like? And we can try to make changes and adjustments to that.
Yeah, I feel a little bit less stressed already, so I don't know what you did, but it was good. So.
Well, thank you. I'll see you next week.